This is a quick screencast to show you how to get students on your roster into WeBWork. There's two ways to do it. One way is just to add them one by one with a keyboard, which is painstaking. The other way is to upload a file that contains information about your students and doing them all in one fell swoop, and I'm going to give you the idea about how to do the latter. So here I have opened my WeBWork web page for my Calc 2 classes, and I want to draw your attention to the menu over here. The class list editor, this is how you generally get or where you get students into your course. So I'm going to click on it, and here you can see the menu choices for the class list editor. Down here you can see the people that will be in your class. You see I've got 53 people in, and I uploaded them through a file. That was just too many for me to do by hand. If you did it by hand, you'd click on the add, and then you'd tell it how many students you're going to add, and then it gives you fields to type in. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to create a class list file, and you can see what that is by clicking on import here. It says import users from what file, and there's a drop-down list here. It only contains one file. But this is called a class list file. And if you go to the WeBWork wiki, you can find a page on class list files, and what it will tell you is that a class list file is a comma-separated value file, a plain text file, that has these fields, and they have to be in this order. And as long as you put your roster information in this order, you'll have a file that you can upload into WeBWork. This web page is good. It gives lots of information about what is in the file and what you have to put into the file if you don't get it from Canvas or our student information system. So I'd recommend you take a look at that before you try to do what I'm going to tell you to do. One other thing you can do is that you can take a look at a class list file, an example class list file, and here's the one that's in WeBWork. Well, how do you find that file? Well, you go to File Manager, and here's a bunch of files and folders that are in your instance of WeBWork. And here you can see there's that demo course class list file. So we can download it and take a look at it. There's never any harm in that. So here's the file we downloaded. You can compare this with that class list wiki page and see what each of these columns mean, but that's what you're going to that's what you're going to upload. My favorite way of making a comma-separated value file is starting in Excel, building an Excel spreadsheet that looks right, then exporting it into a CSV file, and then uploading that. Alright, back to the web page. Now that you know what a class list file looks like, you can make one, and then you can upload it. And the way you upload it is you just choose the file. I'm going to choose that class list file you saw on the other page. I click upload, and you can see here it uploaded, but it added this suffix onto the file name, and we want to get rid of that because WeBWork really wants just .lst to be the last 3 letters. So we'll rename it and get rid of that CSV. And there we go. And then what we do is we go back to the class list editor. We click import, and there you can see there's my class list file. You click on this, you take action, and Shazam, the contents of your class list file are uploaded into your course, and you're ready to go. That's it.